All right. Gage, what are you thinking about number 2? Are we going to add or subtract these fractions? You are adding them. Thank you. They're both negative. That is correct. All right. So when you add them, what did we end up with?
24/16.
Close. You said 24/16, and it should be, don't help him. No, yes, but you still, is it positive? You owe your mom 11, you owe your dad 13. You understand that, right? All right, it's negative 24/16. Now we can reduce by what? Well, one dividing by 1 is not going to change anything. Divide by 2. All right, and so that becomes what?
12/8.
Now what? Divide by what?
2.
And that's becomes,
6/3.
and then,
Divided by 2 again.
so that's,
3.
yes, -3/2. We could have divided by 8 at the very beginning if you wanted to, but it's not a big deal. It really isn't. All right, -3/2 is the answer. Anybody have any questions with 2? That's perfect. Is it the same answer? Perfectly fine. But remember, I told you improper fractions, when we get to advanced math, it's easier to stick with impropers. All right, if they're there already. Okay. Titus, number 4, bud. Am I adding or subtracting? What? Why?
Because
This is a what?
that's a negative.
And that's a what? So we're adding. Perfect. You agree?
Yeah.
All right. So add them. What do we get when we add?
Yeah. 5/12, well, -4 and 5/12. Right?
I don't know what that means. Shh, shh, shh. That's okay, buddy. You're making your corrections.
-12 and 5/12.
And,
And 5/12.
well, there's a 5/12 and a 1/12. Are we adding them or are we subtracting them? Listen to me. I don't care. All right. You're supposed to make little mistakes now. All right. 6/12. Yep.
By 6 and you get 12 and then you get.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, again, I've been trying to teach you guys. If you got it right, put a nice little check on your paper. You know how to do it. If you made some mistakes, put a little star by it and review it. All right. Cal, you weren't here yesterday, but this isn't common denominator, so you should be good on this one. Am I adding or subtracting? Yes, you are definitely subtracting. So which number should I write down first, the 14 or the 8? That's right. 14 3/5 minus 8 4/5. Now, why do I have a problem here?
The 3 and the 3 plus 2.
What do I have to do then? No, I have to what? Yeah.
For us, it says 8 and 5/5.
Yeah, so just make it 4/5. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. That is, he's correct. I did make a typo and then I corrected it and gave you the bad copy. So everybody put 8 4/5. I'm sorry about that. Okay, Cal, now you with me? Sorry about that. So now what do I have to do?
subtract.
Yeah, but I can't go 3 minus 4. I have to do what? You're right. You have to borrow. 14 becomes a what? 13. Now what do I do with the 5 and the 3?
You add 1.
That. Yeah, so what do I get?
13.
No, you add the 5 and the 3 together. Hey, when you borrow, you add the numerator and denominator because you're adding 1. 1 plus 3/5. All right, now we can subtract. All right, what am I going to get when I subtract?
It would be 5 and 2/5.
Why 2?
Because five and, because, wait, 5 and 4 fifths.
Thank you. 5 4/5. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Definitely positive. All right, anybody have any issues with that? All right, Dylan, I want you doing number 8. Adding or subtracting? Why?
Oh, wait, no subtracting.
Why? Yeah, negative and a what? That's right. So what do I have to do?
5 minus 7, but you can't do that, so take 1 from the 15.
You are perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear out of you. All right, finally. Good job. And now what do I get when I borrow?
23.
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you for listening. Now what?
23 over 18. 7.
Is today? I know you're good, man. You're doing great work. Sebastian, you got the next one, so be ready.
16.
16 over what?
8.
And then,
5
well, what about the whole number?
negative 14.
That's correct.
So divide by 2.
That's right.
18 by 2.
So that's
8 over 9.
yay. I'm happy with that. Tell me, please.
So why do we need to borrow?
Well, because this 5 can't subtract 7. You with me on this? And it's definitely not going to be different because I have a whole bunch of whole numbers over here I can borrow from. You with me? All right. You sure? Okay. All right, let's listen to Sebastian now. Number 8, Sebastian.
Uh,
Oh, we're good on this one. All right, here we go.
So first I added 7 over 13 and 8 over 13.
That's what I would have done. How much is that?
15
And then what?
over 13. Do I turn it into
No. Keep going. You 7 plus 8 is how much?
15?
Right. So keep right on going. So now what am I going to add? 7 plus 8 is 15. Then what?
So 15 plus 12
Is that a plus 12?
minus
Which one is it? You said both now. Is it 15 minus 12 or 15 plus 12?
15 minus 12.
Yes, sir. So what's that?
That's 2.
And then what?
And then 3 minus 5,
Yes, sir. What is that?
negative 2,
All right, I'm happy with you. Negative 2 over what?
13.
Yes, sir. Anybody else have trouble with negative 2 over 13? All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Next.
I made the common denominator.
Yes, sir. What did you make the common denominator? Yes, thank you so much. Good job. 36. Now what? By what? Yes, good job. And okay. All right, very nice.
I usually master plus negative.
You can do that. I don't do that. It just says 15 minus 8. What's 15 minus 8? You see what I'm saying? You can do that if you want, but you're good. So you really shouldn't have to do that. Does that make sense, right? 7 over 36. Anybody have any problems? Anybody not know how to get a common denominator? Cal, you good with that? All right, I figure you would be. All right, next, 13, or I'm sorry, 14. Ooh, I tried to give you a hard one for a common denominator. Let's see if you can figure this out. It's not the common denominator. Wow, 36. Very nice.
Then
Am I adding or subtracting? That's right. So multiply by. Perfect. What's that? Good. Perfect. Yep. 17 over 36. Very nice. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Molly, you're up. What am I doing here? And what is it?
Yeah.
24. I'm agreeing. Good work. All right. Now I need help. What am I multiplying the first fraction by? 21. Good. And then what? Great work. Next. How'd you get that?
Oh, oops. 18.
Exactly. Okay. So my final answer. Yes, that's 5 over 24. And then what? Mm-hmm. You are amazing. 23 over 24. I'm good with that. All right, Miss Elliott, 18. Am I adding or subtracting? Subtracting. All right, now what? 20 what? 28. Good work so far. Now what? That is correct. Very nice. Now what? Yes, you have to borrow. You got to borrow. All right, the 3 becomes a what? And then 10 becomes a? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. 38. Yes. 2 and 17 over 28. Is that your final answer? Now are you asking me or you telling me? It's negative. Why is it negative though? Just to be sure. Yeah, the 3 is bigger, right? You with me on that, right? All right. Where's Milo? Ooh, this one was the tricky one. What are you thinking? It's all right, buddy. Now, you would be correct if they were both negative.
Negative.
Now, think about this now. Are we adding or subtracting? Definitely. So now watch me. Please, everybody can take a look real quick. I'm going to let the purple represent negative. All right, so that represents 3 negatives. Do we agree? And then I have a positive, right? So I need to remove 7/11ths. I need to cut out 7/11ths. All right, so I'm going to cut out 7/11ths. Uh-oh, hold on one second. Let me try to draw this better. I'm going to cut out 7/11ths. So this piece right here is the 7/11ths. So now I'm going to show you, I'm cutting it out right now. How much is left? And what else? That's right. That's what you're supposed to see. there is this 2, and then there's 4/11ths left. So it's 2 and 4/11ths, but is it positive or negative? It is in fact negative. All right, that one's a hard one, okay? Make sure everybody's checking yourself on that. Anybody have any issues with that? Zach, you're up.
Good.
Let's see what you can do.
So the common denominator would be 18.
Am I adding or subtracting?
You're adding.
Does it matter then how I stack them? No, it doesn't, but I try to stay consistent. I just go ahead and put the larger one on top.
So for negative 2 and 5, 6, 2 times 12 by 3, you get
Yep.
15 over 8.
Yes,
And then-
15 over what?
18, forever.
All right, now what?
And then for negative 9 and 2 nines, you can times that by 2 each and get 4 over 18.
Yep,
If you add them together, you get 19 over 18. So you have to. Make
whoa, 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 I'm not done yet. What else do I need to add together?
the whole numbers.
Which is,
11, negative.
yes, everybody stop there for a second, make sure we're good. Everybody happy with that explanation so far? What?
But not in small negative. I'm still a negative number. Oh. My bad.
I know that, wasn't mine. Go ahead, finish us off now. Let's see if you get this one right. No mistakes.
You would turn 19 over 18 into another whole number. So
Yes,
it turn into negative 12 and 1 over 18.
wow. Pretty flawless on that one. Very good, very good. Negative 12 and 1/18. Anybody have any issues? No one. All right, I'm pretty proud of myself then. 24. Oh, big sigh here. Uh-oh, we got big trouble. Am I adding or subtracting?
Well, you subtract.
I'm definitely subtracting. So let's go ahead and throw down 9 and 5/8 minus 3 and 3/7.
I don't know what the common denominator is.
If you don't know, then you could always just do what to the two denominators?
Times them?
Yeah, you could just multiply them together if you wanted. All right, but how do I know it's back there, I think? How do I know 8 and 7 must be multiplied? Because they are relatively prime. They are relatively prime. What does that mean? They don't share any common factors. So what is 8 times 7?
56.
Yes, sir, 56 and 56. All right, so now what do I need?
For 9 would be 35 over 56. And then, for negative 3 would be 24 over 56.
Good, now what?
Then you subtract 35.
Uh-huh,
Four.
and what do I get
11
out of?
of 56.
And,
And then you do 9 minus 3.
which is
6.
positive or negative?
Positive.
Yes, sir, there we go. 6 and 11 over 56 is pretty good. Everybody's good with that? All right, Gabby,
So,
am I adding or subtracting? Wow, good job.
and the common denominator is 36.
Wow, 36 it is.
And, and that would be, 4 over 36.
And,
And 21 over 36.
very nice. So now what?
And that, that would be, that would be, 7, over 36.
Whoa, whoa, help me out with this.
Oh, wait, never mind. You have to, borrow.
Yes, so the 9 becomes a what?
Then 9 becomes an 8. And then that would be 40.
Yes, good job. Now you're good. Now what?
Then that would be, 11 over 36.
How do we get 11?
Uh,
Are we adding or subtracting?
oh, subtracting, sorry.
Now, don't be sorry. Come on.
That would be, but, that would be,
You're perfectly fine.
19.
Yes, good job. That's why I'm saying just relax. We're not in a hurry. No one's 19 over what? And then you are amazing. Good, easy, easy. Positive or negative? Don't guess. Look up there and tell me if it's positive or negative. Why?
Wait, no, sorry, positive.
Why? Yeah, there you go. That's it. More positives. Take your time, guys. Don't be nervous when it gets to you. Just take your time. All right. Here we go. 28. Lila, you ready? I didn't hear you. You good? All right. Adding or subtracting? Definitely adding. Thank you. Common denominator. Very good. Now what do I need to multiply by? That's right. So what's that become? Yep. And then what? Which is? Beautiful. Now what? Yep. How much? And final answer. Say it again. I'm sorry. Very good. Now can I reduce? Huh? To what? Yeah, we are good. 19 3/10. Anybody have any questions with that? All right, here we go. Who's up? Vivian, adding or subtracting? You're right. We're adding. Now notice I'm just in habit. I always just put the larger one first. All right. Common denominator. How much? Wow, that was a good one. 18. Yes. Uh-huh. That is correct. So now what? That is good. What do I get when I add them? Perfect. And positive or negative? You owe 9 and you owe 8. Yes, definitely. All right, now help me out with this. You're correct. Now what? That's correct. Positive or negative? All right, that's excellent. Anybody have any issues? Titus, you good? Good with that? Anybody?
Why would we do the thing where if we make 9 and 8 and we multiply 15? Okay.
We're not borrowing. You with me? Good job, bud. All right, Sawyer, come on, 32. Adding or subtracting?
Adding.
All right. Common denominator.
I have no clue.
Let me show you. Let me show you. If these have nothing in common, please listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, so 72.
If they have nothing in common, it's just 72.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do that. 72. All right, what do I multiply the first fraction by?
Wait, what do you mean?
I'm trying to get the common denominator, right?
Oh, yeah. So 7 times what, 9,
Yes,
so 64.
sometimes.
And then, 8 times 5 is 48, or 40.
Okay. Now what?
Um, wait, oh yeah, I can
We adding or subtracting?
adding,
That's right. So when you add the whole numbers, what do we get?
6 plus 12 is 18. So 18 and what? 103 over 72. So
Is it-
19.
Is it positive or negative?
It's positive
Why?
because the negative is smaller than the positive.
No, they're both negative, buddy.
Why?
-6 and -12.
Okay, I thought there's the minus symbol.
Minus and negative. Is there anything different between a minus and a negative? Nothing different. They're the same thing.
Okay.
So now this is not 18, but what?
19 and 31 over 72.
Good job. Anybody have any issues with that? All right, let's take a look at next. Who's next? Uh-oh, somebody said, wait, what?
So, I mean, 36, my bad. 36, 36. My bad. I got, yeah, I got, I forget.
Wait a minute. I can see- Yeah, it's, I don't know how you got 31. Oh, no. So 103, right? From 72 is 31. Do we agree?
I think it's. What's the question? 31. Oh, yeah, I put.
You good?
Yeah, I put 1 or 2. 21.
All right, Ella, you're up. Common denominator. Oh, first of all, am I adding or subtracting? All right. What? Very good. Wow. Didn't even blink. Very good, Ella. All right, what am I multiplying by?
You multiply 30 by 20 by 2 and 2 and 20 by 4.
What do I get?
You get 33 over 16, 22 over 16. 60.
Now what?
You get 6 over 16. 11, 11 to 55.
Positive or negative?
There.
Do we agree with that? All right, now let's reduce. What am I reducing by? Yes, and what's that gonna be?
It would be 11 over, well.
Anybody got any problem with that? But it seems like we're doing pretty good. So here's, let me see something here. Let me see. All right, so you guys are doing great. So here's what I want you to do. 36, 38, 40. I'm not gonna ask you to do all these for homework. And then I want you to do, finish this. So I want everybody to try 36, 38, and 40. And then let's do 1 through. Let's do 1 through 17 odd. And we'll leave the hard ones for tomorrow. Okay? Everybody with me? Highlight those now. Please get to work on it right now. And look, does everybody understand you're supposed to be saying, I know what I'm doing or I don't know what I'm doing? All right, that's what you're supposed to be judging. All right, knock that out. And then tomorrow we'll finish it up and you should have your first easy grade for the new quarter.